everybody, hi, it's Becky from Power Tools with Thread. How you guys doing? Today is Sunday in April. What date? The 28th of April 2019, and we just got back from the coast. We had a wonderful time down there. It was the annual Crawfish Festival in Port O'Connor. All of our friends went to the Sand Fest in Port Aransas, so we've got a place in Port O'Connor, so no reason to go to Port Aransas. Been there, done that, but had a great time. I love it. All the booths, all of the things, the vendors are there, and then of course it's a cook-off, so everybody's out there competing, and they've got all kinds of stuff. And I'll throw some pictures in here at the end if you guys are interested in taking a look and seeing what it was like. We had some I don't eat crawfish. I'm not a huge fan. If my husband peels them for me, I'll eat them. But otherwise, no, not doing that. But they've started a new thing where they're, in a regular crawfish boil, they have like little red potatoes and little corn niblets. And they have, they just started putting in mushrooms. Somebody had whole button mushrooms in there, and another one had started putting some Brussels sprouts. Oh, delicious, absolutely delicious. So my air conditioner is cycling on and off in this room. It's getting a little warm in here now. We're in the 80s in South Texas, so pretty warm, so I apologize for that. But I did a video while I was down there on how to trim up a quilt block. And it was one of these little jobs. This is a half square triangle block. And y'all, I was roughing it. I was using what I had, which was a tiny square ruler that was large enough to make a 3.5 inch square. Y'all, that's the hard way. That is the long way to go around and do that. As long way around John's barn, right? When you've got a quilt where you have to make 1.5 million half square triangle blocks, like in the English trellis quilt, you definitely need to make your life much easier. And I'm going to insert a snippet of a video where I'm using, this is called the Clearly Perfect Slotted Trimmer. I don't know if y'all can see this because it's clear. That's no good. Maybe against a piece of white paper would be better. So if you look at this quilt pattern, it has, you thought I was being sarcastic. There's literally 1 million, okay, not 1.5 million. There's 1 million, right? Half square triangles in this quilt. Well, that takes forever to square those up. So there's this, it's called the Clearly Perfect Slotted Trimmer. This thing's great. See that? So you can, you just put it wherever you need to, and it will, you can trim up 2 sides real quick. And the difference is, with the hard way I was doing it, you press the block open first. With this baby right here, you do it while it, before you open it and press it open, you do it while it's still folded. So makes life a lot easier, and you'll see that in the little snippet of the video I put on there. So okay, so in this method, I do have the biggest difference with this method is that you're trimming to size before you iron the block out flat, as opposed to the one I did last weekend where you iron it flat first and then trim it. Okay, so either way works. Sorry, my air conditioner just kicked on, but it's hot in here. So I have sewn 1/4 inch away from the blue line that went from corner to corner. I'm going to trim it, okay? And then here, you take the 3.5 inch dotted slashed line on the Clearly Perfect Slotted Trimmer. I'm going to use this line right here, and that goes on the seam line just like that. And you can move it. Sometimes your seam isn't totally straight, so you can move it and wiggle it around a little bit, make it straight. I would rotate this mat, but it'll mess up the tripod. So same concept as before. Get rid of your trim scraps before removing. There, it's perfect and ready for the iron. So I'll do another one. Let me see if you can see, I don't know if you can see the white seam line right there. I'm going to put the 3.5 inch mark directly on it, or a thread away from it for the scant 1/4 inch seam, if I can swing that. And there we go. Okay. This is much simpler than the way I was showing, where you have a square ruler and you try to line up, you know, the top, the bottom, and the 45-degree angle. So if you have a million of these things to make like I do, do yourself a favor and get yourself a half square triangle trimming ruler. A lot of people are big fans of the block locks. Those are great as well. I've demoed one in a store. I have not used it. So anyway, I haven't used it on a full quilt project. I've just demoed one. So, oh, okay. Back to the video. And I just got in a box from Fabric Mart. Yay! Oh, you guys. I wanted to make a blouse. I don't have the right pattern to go with this, and I had imagined this is Salmon Rose 100% polyester double Georgette Halston, 58 inches wide, and it was $3 a yard. And so Georgette, so it's very slinky, very soft, and I had imagined that this would be, you know, like the underside of a blouse. And then I couldn't tell the color online, you know, that happens. But there was this ombre, gorgeous ombre, hold on, let me get it so you can see how the color shades. I have it folded in half. Can you see that? Look, I can see the camera through 4 or 5 layers. I guess it's 4 layers because it's folded in half and it's double. And this was one of those, you know, Fabric Mart does this every once in a while. You get a Lucky You sticker. You get a Lucky You like that. And it says, Lucky You, this piece was the end of the bolt and the extra beyond what you ordered is free. So, sold by the panel only, and it is peach puff, soft black, 100% nylon ombre. OMBRE. My Tex-Mex kicked in a previous video. HOMBRE for ombre. Y'all, somebody pointed that out to me in the comments. I laughed till I cried. I said, oh my God, that's hilarious. Anyway, $3.60 a yard, and I only ordered 2, but I got lots. So it's I ended up getting 3 panels. So the extra, the little bit extra, is this piece right here, is the little bit extra. Won't that be a pretty sleeve? Look at, won't that be pretty? I like it. Very nice. Not sure what I'm going to do with it, but anyway, I got that. So, and then they had polyester lining on sale for $2 a yard. This is off-white 100% polyester lining, 48 inches wide. I got 5 yards. Never have enough lining, you know. I love the feel of lined dresses, and they just wear better. You know, they drape better on when they're worn. So I got that. But what I really wanted, the reason I went to there in the first place, is because they were having a sale, or this stuff was on clearance or something, of Polar Tech fleece. Oh my goodness, y'all. I got this army green kind of color, and it was another Lucky You. I got another Lucky You. So I don't know how, so dark moss green, polyester Polar Tech double-faced fleece, machine wash, yeah, three $3 a yard, and I ordered 3 yards, and then I got however many they sent. Polar Tech, this is the stuff, like if you go to, you know, Bass Pro or Cabela's, and they have those high-end fleece jackets that are really cuddly and comfy. That's what this stuff is made out of. Like if you were gonna buy something from the North Face or Columbia, those high-end outdoor wear manufacturers, they use this Polar Tech double-faced fleece. There is a very thin layer of a rubberized material inside here that is just as stretchy. This stuff blocks the wind. It's almost waterproof. I mean, it'll, you know, damp proof, we'll call it. Of course, it's not waterproof, but it's very spongy and squishy and cuddly, and oh my gosh. And I'm gonna make a jacket out of it. I want one that comes down low enough under my bottom side to keep my buns warm, and long sleeves. And I ordered another piece. This is light carmine pink. So I'm going to make myself a couple, and it was $3 a yard. So I'm going to make myself a couple of fleece, I don't know, maybe a hoodie, definitely jackets. But I also am going to do some embroidery on them. So that'll be nice, won't it? But, so what else is going on? Okay. Oh, I got to tell you guys. Hold up, where did that thing go? I got an order from Missouri Star. I had ordered, they had a Freedom Batiks the other day on the Daily Deal. They had a Freedom Batiks. I love this. And I found this pattern. Yeah, and then I got this Nellie's needle. And I'm going to do the star applique using the scan and cut, and then simply applique to get them sewn on. So I'm excited about that. And what else? While I was down in Porter-Connor, hold on, I'm looking for something. Oh, while I was down in Porter-Connor, we have some friends down there that are across the street from us, and this lady is the mom of the kids that are down there. We're 25 plus years older than the two that are down there, Cody and Monica, and their children. And we always go over there and hang out, big sport fishermen and whatnot. And well, Cody's parents came down, and Cody's mom was there, Cindy. And I love Cindy. I think she's wonderful. Anyway, Cindy is neighbors in Houston with the lady who owns Sunflower-Quilts. And Cindy was telling her about me, and I quilt and all of this. And it's Jill Rhymes, and Jill Rhymes. I've tried to remember that, and if I got it wrong, I apologize, Jill. But Jill gave Cindy, you guys have seen these thread cutters? You guys have seen these? I've got one around here somewhere. I brought this one home to show y'all in the package. Jill gave this to Cindy to give to me. How sweet. Thank you. Oh, I love it. Now I've got one for the coast. Because when you're making 1.5 million half square triangles and they're coming off the machine as you're chain piecing, you know, you just want to take that thing and go clip, 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 because cutting them with scissors is, ooh. But that was so nice. So nice. But there's sunflower-quilts.com. That is the website for those. But I actually got one of these when I was getting, there's a quilt box that you can get from the Fat Quarter Shop monthly, and they put a bunch of gizmos in there and some fabric and a pattern and all that. And I was getting that for a long time. That's a big way to build your stash up fairly quickly, and so that's how I did that. I was getting those. And there was one, the blue one that I have here. It's here somewhere. It's over there by my quilt machine, by my sewing machine. But this was in there. I love these. These are great. But so anyway, I'm besieged with trimmings from my half square triangle blocks. But yeah, that's kind of it. That's all I had to talk to you guys about, I think. But anyway, hope you guys are had a great weekend, and your week is going to be off to a great start. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Thanks for watching.